Sprint cars and NASCARs are both very, very dangerous. The saying "you only live once" really means something to me. That makes me want to do things that I've never done. I want to live my life on the edge, and I want to be able to build things I've never built. I will talk about why sprint cars are better than NASCAR. Sprint cars are better in my opinion. It takes more time, more work to drive a sprint car rather than pretty much driving in a circle. Racing a sprint car takes way more work than anyone has ever thought. These sprint cars have more power and more torque than most racing machines. Sprint cars can be loud and may catch on fire. That is why they wear fire suits. I know many people that like to race sprint cars, and they say it is the thrill of their life. One thing that I will admit, it is very expensive, but there are many people that travel from South Dakota and go to Knoxville, Iowa. They go there and race every weekend. Most people say it takes a lot of work to have a sprint car that they can race. You may think that the people who race who race these machines are crazy. I think these people have very many skills. NASCAR has more security so people don't touch the car or even get close to the car. Due to the sponsors, they won't let anyone get close to the cars. With sprint car drivers, they will let you sit in the car. Sprint car drivers are worried about their property, but not as much as NASCAR sponsors. These NASCAR drivers don't care about the fans. They do it all for themselves. The thing about NASCAR is that it never gives me a thrill watching them, but I'm sure if I would race one, it would give me a thrill. NASCAR has a good name out for themselves. They always try to race to the best of their ability. NASCAR has bigger motors than sprint cars, but sprint cars can definitely outrace them on dirt. The one thing that does bother me about NASCAR is that everybody thinks it's the best thing in the world. NASCAR drivers these days are very selfish and don't care about anybody else but themselves. On the other hand, sprint car drivers make it exciting for the fans. They show their appreciation for their fans. But I will say it takes a lot of work to have a machine that can put out 900 horsepower, where NASCAR only has 300 horsepower due to the track. Sprint cars have way more power than NASCAR would ever think about. Once sprint cars is required for methanol gas, which NASCARs can just use regular gas. There are pluses and minuses to everything about racing, like gas, hours spent on the car, time to travel, and people setting up the car, horsepowers, rules, and many more. One thing's for sure, it doesn't matter if NASCAR takes a lot less money to do it. It hasn't changed my mind about sprint cars. It's been a dream of mine since I was a kid.